What's up, fellas? Until a couple hours ago, I had never been on TikTok, never been on Twitter. I had simply been a product of the Facebook era of the internet. Now, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, you saw the beginning of this whole womanist movement. At least for me, anyway, I had never realized just how out of touch the younger generation of women are. The ridiculous and nonsensical nature of modern women today, it's absolutely astounding. Taking a look around, I decided I would throw my hat in the ring, calling out the insane nature of these modern women. Welcome to the Fallacious Truth. Let's take a look here.
It's not all men. You know that it goes both ways, right? It happens to men too. Yes, it does. But do you know what the difference is? With you, it is individual. With us, it is systematic. It happens in family, it happens multiple times in public, it happens openly in school, with doctors, with teachers, with authority figures, it happens even on live TV. And no, by saying this, I'm in no way, shape, or form belittling male victims. But do you know what I found interesting? That the only time when you speak about male suffering is when you defend yourself when we speak up.
This one in particular caught my attention because she makes the statement first of, the only time we speak out about male suffering is to defend ourselves when a woman speaks up. Well, I'm here to tell you that that simply isn't true. We don't speak up about anything because in today's society, we aren't allowed to have opinions. We aren't allowed to speak out with regards to what's on our minds, how we may be feeling or thinking as a whole. Now, if we do offer an opinion or bring something to light that's happened, we are immediately chastised and belittled through the fallacious ideal of mansplaining. To be succinct, society tells us to shut up.
If you truly care about male victims and male suffering, then make videos about it.
Do you really want us to make videos about what we go through? Besides your lack of basic comprehension skills, you see everything through the lens of emotion and your judgment is clouded like it is here. Now, if a man were to make a video actually going through the issues that we face, we would be either told to suck it up, go deal with it, told to go pound sand, or jump in front of a bus, which is pretty interesting because that's what a lot of men do, only it's unbeknownst to you. Generally speaking, because of the issues stated above. And simply put, you are ill-equipped to handle the issues that we face.
I am so sorry that I talk about the systematic oppression of women. Because what I'm talking about is not happening since days, since months, or since years. It happened since the beginning of time.
Did she just say the systematic oppression of women? Women in 2021 in the United States of America are anything but oppressed. The list of advantages women have over men, the privileges women have over men, how men are told to be new-aged men, but you, queen, can do whatever the hell you want, and a man just has to deal with it. This line of thinking is simply unfathomable. And many of you don't realize just how wrong your thinking is until you've hit that invisible barrier when men no longer worship the ground you walk upon. And men out there, no man should ever do this at any stage of his life, as no pound of flesh that can be had anywhere is worth it. The modern woman simply exists for validation and attention. And no, you have not been oppressed since the beginning of time. You have been protected. You have been provided for. You have been taken care of since the beginning of time. And only a narcissistic victim mentality of the current generations of women will allow you to see it that way.
Are you stupid?
Now, notice in this video we have a narcissistic woman who thinks she's the greatest thing since the flushable toilet. In her video, the wildebeest goes on to say, when they don't realize that you wear your clothes for fashion and not to show off your body. But you can't hide what you have just because it makes them feel uncomfortable. No, that's not why you're wearing that. And it doesn't send the message that you like fashion. It sends the message that you're a revolving door and your mother dropped you on your head as a child multiple times. You, dressing like you just got off of the 7-Eleven curb nightclub shift, doesn't at all make you look fashionable. We don't feel uncomfortable because we think you look attractive. We feel uncomfortable because of the level of cringe there is watching this clip. It almost makes a rusted pipe up the ass seem normal. Lady, you acting like a 35-cent garden tool and your projecting comment about being stupid is what's unattractive here.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
The last clip here has to be one of the most ridiculous and nonsensical things you could ever watch. I'm not sure if whomever made this is trying to paint wall humping in a positive light, or they're actually just making fun of the whole thing. What we see here is a clip of several drone-like obese women in their natural habitat, thinking they have the ability to teach that misogynistic wall a lesson. I don't know if the slogan on it that reads, "Are you scared, man?" is really the issue here. Yes, we are terrified, but we're terrified that you represent the collective intellect of your current generation. We need to create the official scale of crazy here on YouTube. So at the end of each video, we're going to rate the level of crazy that we just witnessed. This scale is going to go from 1 to 10 with the following as some examples. However rare this may be, 1 is going to be completely normal, 5 is going to be certifiably crazy, medication recommended, and 10 is going to be absolutely batshit crazy. Institutionalization is required. Okay, so the first woman we see in the first video, I would classify as Class 4 crazy. She does have a few screws loose, but maybe at some point in time there's the possibility of her realizing that she's only oppressed because she's told to believe that. Perhaps one day the possibility of her thinking for herself may not be out of reach. Now, in the second video, we have the woman that says she wants to wear something for her own enjoyment, but makes sure to lean in the camera for all to see her sloppy seconds. She wants us to believe that she isn't wearing a revealing outfit for attention or validation, but instead for comfort. I think she as well is around a 4 on the crazy scale, but more of a liar than she is crazy. She talks to her audience as if they're stupid enough to believe her, and what's terrifying is there actually are those out there that believe her. And last but not least, we have the third video here. Classifying this one is a bit more difficult as you can imagine. You have a mass of drone-like individuals, seemingly without purpose, drive, or basic human intellect. It's like going to the zoo and watching a bunch of animals smash up against their cages, thinking they'll somehow make it through the wall. Now, while these women aren't animals, their behavior is frighteningly similar. The last 2 women were Class 4 crazy. It seems only prudent that we upgrade this clip to Class 5 crazy. Due to the severity of their drone-like behavior, it's important to increase the threat level of these women out in the wild. If this is the gene pool that us and our sons have to choose from, I can see the human race dying out within the next 3 to 4 generations. The modern-day woman is but a former shadow of her distant self. She wants all of the benefits without any of the risks. She wants none of the risks but all of the rewards. She wants a pension after cheating on her husband. She wants her children for that extra Louis Vuitton bag. She wants social media so she can seek out validation. She wants to date to receive free meals. She wants to simply siphon whatever she can because she's the most entitled creature in modern history. That's all for right now, folks. I plan to make a lot more videos like this and discuss a lot more topics that don't get the proper airtime in the future. I know I'm a brand new channel, so if you wouldn't mind doing the thing that y'all hate at the end of every YouTube video, I would greatly appreciate it.